Hey everybody, Phil out here at Woods Tree Farm, and today we are planting pumpkins and sunflowers here on our Christmas tree farm. We wanted to try some seasonal things to go along with some of the seasonal events that we're doing out here. So we figured we'd try to do a few sunflowers and pumpkins and see how we do with it and see what we can learn along the way. So we have cleared just behind me a little test plot, and all I did to clear that, well, not all I did, it was a lot of work, because yesterday it looked like this. There was grass about up to my chest in places, so I had to cut all that back. I had to mulch up as many of those clippings as I could, and then I tilled it. If we gave ourselves some more time, I probably could have sprayed Roundup over the whole area and made sure everything was killed off before we tilled it, but we didn't have that kind of time. So I'll run the tape here and you can see kind of what we did, what we put into prepping this area. And like I said, it just involved cutting back as much as we could with the grass, and then using the tiller. And I only had a 3-foot tiller, so it took a while. I made multiple passes and went in each direction with the tiller and got this soil nice and loose. And now behind me, I've got Hudson and Stacy are starting to plant the pumpkins. So what we're doing here is we're making a couple mounds. You can see this is a mound here, and then we've got mounds spread out every 6 to 8 feet or so. There's 3 or 4 seeds in each mound, and we're amending the soil with some compost and manure. And here's Hudson doing a great job at putting seeds in. How many seeds are you putting in each one, Hudson?
3.
3 in each one. All right, looking good. Down here in the wheelbarrow is where we're mixing up the compost and manure. We're mixing that up with some of the native soil, and then we're making our mounds here. And once we pack that down, we'll put a couple seeds in there, and then we'll come back and we'll run some irrigation as well. And we'll get these things all watered up. All right, pumpkins are done. Now we're going to do sunflowers in shorter 20-foot rows this way. We're going to spread them out about 1 foot or 1.5 feet apart, and each of the rows will be 2 feet apart. So I just got a couple sticks here. I got a string, keep us in line. The sticks will keep us spaced out, and we'll just keep working up the rows like that. Here we go.
we just finished planting the sunflowers, about 15 rows, 2 different varieties, one mammoth and one evening sun, I believe, and also the pumpkins. So we're just setting up the sprinkler system to water them before we leave for the day, and in about 7 to 14 days we'll see what our progress is. Thanks.